Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression / review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Now, I have not watched any videos on this. I've not watched any reviews, literally nothing on this. Like, I haven't seen much. I don't know why. Like on my YouTube feed, I haven't seen anything. With the Subculture palette, like everyone was like talking, like everyone knew things about it, but going into this, I literally have heard nothing about this palette, so we will be going into it with an open mind. I'm really excited to try it, and I really hope it works out, so fingers crossed. And if you want to see how it works, then keep on watching. Alright, now the only thing I have on is a primer and my eyebrows, so let's see. I want to, well, first I opened this up to take pictures. That was it. Also, if you catch my nails in this video at all, I apologize. They look nasty. I really need to repaint them. Okay, so I had to get all that out there. It looks pretty. It's black. The only thing I think is going to happen is it's going to get a little dirty, but I mean, I'm sure you can wipe it off. Black is my favorite color, so I'm not complaining. I'm literally wearing all black right now. So I really do like the packaging. I think it's really cool because it doesn't look like the other palettes. So like Modern Renaissance, it just said Modern Renaissance, but it has that like felt material. Looks super cool. And then you open it up, and of course you have the brush that it comes with. And then all these little packaging things. I don't know what type of a look I want to do yet. Guys, I just want to put it out there that I am so upset that I did not like the Subculture palette. I was just talking to someone because I just purchased this at Ulta after, why is this sticker so hard to get off? There we go. After I was at school today, I went over to Ulta because it's right across the street, and bought this. And I was talking to the woman, and I said, you know, I really hope it's good because I really, like, the Subculture one just didn't work for me. She said light hand and really blend. Like, I understand that. I do. It just did not work for me. But I really do want to try it again because I love Anastasia, and I just want to love all the products, you know what I mean? I just want to love them all. Now, here is the palette up close. As you can see, we have some more neutral colors. This is metallic, but it's, you know, white. And then it looks like we have more bright colors. This one looks really fun, so I'm going to swatch a couple of them, but not go too crazy. And the only reason I'm saying we're not going to go too crazy with this is because I don't have a lot of eye makeup remover left in my bottle to wipe off of these swatches, so we're gonna roll with it. I think the first color I'm going to swatch is this sphere color because it looks really pretty. I didn't rub. I think I rubbed too hard possibly on the last palette to do the swatches, but I rubbed like I rub every other palette, so that sounds really weird. I did my swatches like I do on every other palette. That one just had a lot of fallout, so it just seemed like I was pushing harder than I really was. This one I didn't. I went into it with like that note in my head, and I did not push hard at all. And then that is the first swatch, so that is Sphere. And then I'm going to go in. I'm not going to hold the palette up because it would be way too hard because I only have two hands. This is Eternal. That one's really pretty. Really like that one. Osiris. That one's pretty. It's not, I thought it was going to be prettier than what it is. I'm going to try and show these to you up close. I don't know how much I can do because I don't have a lot of space to film. Okay, I want to try this Eden color because it kind of looks like one that was in the previous palette. So that looks good. Not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be there. It looks a lot better. So even if the shadows aren't super pigmented at first, I feel like they're going to be really buildable. And let's try one more, and let's do Throne. That's pretty too. No, there's definitely different undertones to it. So let me see if I can like take this up close. So with the flash on, this is what these swatches look like. And then I also have the lighting from my ring light, so there is a decent amount of lighting on these right now. But that throne, that blue closest to me, I really, really like, and that yellow, so we're going to do something fun. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, like I do every other time I do my eye makeup. And then because I want to do this like I do every other makeup look, I'm going to go in with my RCMA translucent powder and just set that primer. Alright, I think I figured out what I want to do, and this is going to be a wild look. I have not worn eyeshadow in forever, so this is going to feel so weird. The first color I'm going to go in with is Unity, this neutral shade right here. And let's see, when we dip in, there's definitely not as much fallout as with the Subculture. There's mild fallout, and you can tell I definitely dipped the brush in there. I feel like that is going to happen with any palette, Shirley Skin. And then I'm going to put that color right up top here, and that's going to be like my first really neutral transition shade. I really, really do like that color. I really like when I can find transition shades that are basically like my skin tone, because this is a really, really fair color, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I really like it. So I think the next shade I'm going to go in with is Sphere, this bright one right here. And okay, there's more fallout on that, but that's a lot. Okay, I'm really excited. I did think it was going to be a lot more pigmented, but I think it'll probably be one of those shades that's buildable, I'm hoping. That is just, it's unlike any eyeshadow I've seen before. It reminds me of like one of those freaking bright yellow highlighters. Like not a face highlighter, like a paper highlighter. I kind of think I'm like obsessed with this shade. Like, I don't know, it just looks so fucking cool. The only thing is I'm gonna bring it closer and show you the fallout. So my camera's not gonna focus really well like on the words, but as you can see, there is a decent amount of fallout around the shadow, and I wish that it would focus closer on the actual shadow so you could kind of see it better. But I mean, that is to kind of be expected, but I don't want to give this palette like a free ride with like the fallout type of thing. When I was like coming at the Subculture one and saying there's a lot of fallout, I don't think it's as bad as the Subculture one so far, but that was decent. I'm gonna say one more time, I love this. The next shade I'm going to use, I cannot even say it, it's this one. Now what I think I'm going to do is okay, it didn't pick up as much, but it definitely made like a more of an indent in the shadow than I thought it was going to. Let's see, because I don't want to go crazy, because blacks sometimes are like, they're gonna be pigmented, but then they're really pigmented. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm a little worried to see how these two blend in together. I really hope that they look nice. These two blend in together. I really hope that they look nice. And I think I'm going to use this tinier, more tapered brush and blend it together. Okay, this brush is not blending anything out. I'm gonna try and use the same exact brush. They're literally the same brush, just one's silver, one's rose gold, and I'm going to try and blend with this one. Okay, it's not as bad. I wish it was a little more blended. It just doesn't seem to be blending out very well, but I'm not noticing the same types of things that I noticed with the last palette when I blended, so that's good. Okay, that's definitely more blended. I'm kind of living for this. I don't know if it's because I haven't worn eyeshadow in like a grip, but this is looking real cool. Next step already, and then I'll go in and do my other eye. I'm going to go back in and prime my eyelid with the Soft Ochre paint pot to have a more defined area to put the next shadow. And the next shade I'm going to go in with is Throne right here. And I think I'm going to use the brush it comes with because it has that really nice flat brush built in. No, I'm not noticing. I'm just pressing. Oh, I thought I was pressing lightly. Okay, that's why there's no indent on the shadow, because it literally didn't pick up any. Okay, that looks a little better. Let's try this. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back in with that black and blend everything in there better. Okay, so good thing I didn't do my other eye because I don't really like this. I liked that blue a lot when it was like by itself. I just think I'm gonna use a different foil shadow on the inner corner. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna start over. Alright, so I went and I redid it and I did the black on both sides and I'm blending out. I like the way it blended out before when I did it. I like the black and the yellow. I just feel like when they blend, like I don't want it to be like a weird like green because this has green undertones, so we'll work on that. But I think the one I'm going to go with is with this pyramid shade right here. Okay, and all the pigment is off of this brush. And let's tap into this to see what happens. So you definitely have to hit this a little harder to pick up the product. Definitely think this looks better, but I wish it would pop more. So I might go in and put another color on top of it because I feel like next to that yellow, it's like really hard to differentiate. So I'm just gonna blend a little more with the black, kind of blend everything in, and then I think, I don't know what color I'm gonna go in with again. So I think I'm gonna put some internal over top of this color to kind of bring it alive more. And I'm gonna, again, use the same brush. And it definitely picked up a lot more product this time. And yeah, that looks so much better with the two mixed. Okay, so I put on lashes, I did a wing, and then I literally did my entire face. It's so fine. The one thing I did realize was the black was a little patchy in here. Now, I did blend out a good bit, but I still feel like that shouldn't happen. Even when I go to kind of put more shadow back in there, I guess it doesn't look as patchy, but then I'd have to blend that out again, so then it might end up getting patchy again. But I think that was really my only complaint about it. I'm gonna put some more shadows on under my eye. So I usually would just try like any one of these colors, but I think I'm just gonna go, because I have like this idea and it's already on my eyes, like I might as well just do it. I'm gonna go back in with Sphere, put that under my eyes. And I'm definitely gonna have to build that up, even though I got a lot on my brush. I feel like it's one of those colors that you just have to build up. And then I'm going to go back in with this black color and I'm going to put it on a fine tipped brush like this and put it right up in there. I'm going to put a eyeliner in my waterline as well. So I think what my only complaint would be is this black. I have worn black eyeshadow plenty of times. I've worn a bunch of different brands of black eyeshadow. You know what's funny is I actually own a black by Anastasia. and I think it was easier to blend out than this black. I don't know why that is. I've never really had a black be that patchy. There's not much more I can do. Like, I've put more black on, blended it back out. I think it looks alright. If you're like really up close and personal and really like judging the makeup, you would probably see that it's a little patchy. But that's the only thing. This yellow, I'm obsessed with. Like, I usually don't want to lie, because like a year and a half ago I was going out every single day with like bright pink and blue and purple cut creases, so I can't say that I don't like bright colors. I do, but this is like amazing. Like, I'm gonna be wearing this a lot, I think, which, again, another complaint. I wish I had a better camera to show you guys how worn in these shadows actually look. I'm just afraid that I'm going to love this color so much that I'm going to hit pan with it sooner than I want to. You know what I mean? Just because of how, I don't want to say beat up, but how used the shadow already looks just from me doing this look today. Now, I will say that Unity I used 3 times. Once the first time, and then another time on this eye when I redid the look, and that one still looks fine. The ones I did swatches on, they look okay. The black doesn't look too beat up, even though I did go in a lot. The foil shadows, duochrome type shadows, they look great. So I really should have, you know what? Hold on. Because my one complaint was going to be, I wish that they had a shadow that looked like you could use it as an inner corner highlight or like a brow bone highlight. I'm totally ignoring the fact that Lucid is right here. Now, it's kind of hard to pick up, so let's try this in the inner corner. It is pretty hard to pick up. You could try with your finger. It's not as blinding as like my highlight is, but you can always try adding some Fix Plus or some other type of product like that to kind of give it more of that blinding look. But yeah, that's decent. It's not that bad. So that was going to be my one complaint, and I totally did not even look at the palette to see that what I wanted was right here. So I take that back. Other than that, I think this is a really, really great palette. It is $40, like I said, limited edition, and if you like bright colors, go and purchase this. I definitely think it's a lot better than Subculture, although I definitely think I'm going to repurchase Subculture and give it another go, because I want to like it so bad, and I've heard so many people, every person I said I don't like it to says they love it. So I think it's me. I don't know. But anywho, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you thought it was helpful. And if you have any other questions about the palette, leave them down below and I will answer those for you. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.